Yay!
Hey guys, welcome to Pittsburgh. This is Anthony. We're just doing a live working hangout. Right now I have with me Kelly, Hip Flippin' Mama, and periodically throughout this live, there'll be other resellers that may pop in and out. It's pretty chill. There's really no rhyme or reason to this. It's just that, I like to hang out with people, and if anybody would like to join us, you can go ahead and leave a message there in the chat, and I could send you a link. Basically, this is just us hanging out, talking about yard sale pickups or life or pretty much anything. So, hey, what's up, Lonnie? Would you like to join us, man? I'd be happy to send you a link. I got to give you a wrench, man. You're the entire reason I have a YouTube channel. So the fact that you don't have a wrench is, that's kind of a big deal. So you have officially been wrenched. Thank you so much for popping in, man. That means a lot to me. So again, Kelly's here. Kelly, if you want to go ahead and introduce yourself to anybody that may not know you.
Hi, everybody. It's Hip Flippin' Mama Kelly, or Mama. I have a top-rated eBay store. I do jewelry auctions usually every Wednesday night. I've got a big mouth. I love everybody. And I'm just really fun to be around. Yay!
That's true. You are very fun to be around. That's why I love hanging out with you whenever you have a chance to jump on here with me.
That was totally corny, and I had to. Anthony and I were having a very Anthony was sitting there listening while I was having a very heart-to-heart talk with him about how he's changed my life, and I was crying, and so I had to lighten my mood. I had to be silly and lighten my mood because it just had to happen. So
Kelly's a good lady. She's just a good person. She's genuine. She's real. So I appreciate that about you. Hey, Manuela, you're here from Berlin, Germany. That's awesome. I can't even imagine what time it probably is over there. It's probably tomorrow already over there.
I think it is tomorrow over there.
That's awesome. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Teresa's in the chat. How are you doing, Teresa? Hey, John's here. What's up, man? I was actually going to send you a link, and then I forgot to. If you want to pop in with us for any amount of time, you're more than welcome to, man. I can send you a link on Facebook. Valerie's here. How are you doing, Valerie? Aaron Marcus is here. What's up, man?
Aaron Marcus.
Yeah, yard sales sucked here today too, man. Aaron, I thought I had you on Facebook, but I don't. I was going to send you a link too. I'd probably have to send one to your email if you want to pop in and share again about the voting and stuff, or just hang out with us. That'd be cool too.
I hope Lonnie comes on here. I've never been in a chat with Lonnie before.
Lonnie's awesome.
That would be really nice. I would love to say hi, Lonnie. How are you? I used to watch them every morning.
Yeah.
With Justin RVA Flips, and then I would switch to the other channels and everything. But I didn't tend to talk too much because I didn't have, much knowledge in what they were talking about. So gotcha. Unless it was reselling related. Boys talk about boy things. You know what I'm saying?
Understandable. Yeah, I tend to watch them every day too. Anytime they're on, at least.
Hi, John. How are you, honey?
Teresa says, "Oh, cool. We're in the shed."
We're in the shed. Hi, Valerie. LSP.
Denise, how are you?
Did you send LSP a link?
I did, yeah. His wife's on his computer right now.
Okay.
So either going to boot up another one or, maybe wait till she's done. Okay. So you got other plans today, Aaron. That's cool. No big deal. I sent a link to Justin Jacobs, too. He wanted to hop in one of these, but I guess his wife has him out running, too.
Hey, don't say that like it's a bad thing.
Oh, it's not a bad thing. Not at all. My wife had me out running this morning. I only got to go to one estate sale today. I didn't get to go to any garage sales or anything because my wife had me running.
I didn't go anywhere. I have been a listing fool lately, so I have just been listing.
John, I'd love to hear the stuff you got, man. I'm going to just send you a link. If you can jump in, no big deal. If you can't, then no big deal too.
Hi, Denise. How are you, baby? I love you too.
Yeah, so I'm just going through. I'm looking for John's name here, and I'm sending him a link. If you can jump in, cool, John. If not, no big deal. Like I said, it's a chill hangout. We're just gonna pretty much be working and talking about stuff. Anyone that's in the chat, if you'd like to join us, let me know. I can shoot you a link. Hey, Diane, glad you're here.
Boy, I just tried to spell Lonnie's name and I butchered it. I'm working around all this stuff. Yeah, I'm working around all this stuff and I totally butchered.
Yeah.
I put my fingers on the wrong letters.
Yeah, I think Lonnie has something going on right now, so he's probably not going to be able to jump in, but he did say some other time he'd jump in with us.
Oh, he just doesn't want to be on with me.
That's not it at all. I mean, he jumped in to say hello and everything. That was pretty cool. That just shows the kind of character he has, you know what I mean, to jump in on a small channel like this. He was actually the second person to ever sub to us.
You know,
awesome.
You're not. You are not small. You're small in numbers, but people know who you are. You're out there, my love. You're out there.
Well, I guess that's good. Hey, Jennifer, how are you?
If Thelma's
with us. What's up, man?
If Thelma knows who you are, Anthony.
What's that?
If Thelma Thrift knows who you are.
Well, that's probably because I'm on with you all the time.
Well, but still, you know.
I'm doing good, Denise. How are you? I got another Bible today, but it's still not an NLT. It was like a living Bible or something like that. I'm on a mission to get her a nice NLT, guys.
Hi, John.
Hello. How are you guys doing?
Good.
Do you like the NLT Bible?
I do, yeah. NLT is the one I like to teach from because it's, for me, the easiest to comprehend. Oh, you do?
Yeah. Yeah. Whenever, a couple of Christmases ago, I wanted one, but we were not struggling, but, we have kids and things are tight. Mm-hmm. I told my wife that I wanted an NLT Bible, and I wanted an NLT Bible, Word of Christ in red, and I wanted it to be a study Bible. And long story short, I was on my way to church one night, and I just felt this need to go by the auction instead, which is really weird because I felt it was led to go to the auction instead of go to church, which is really weird. So I ended up going by the auction. I started talking to some friends of mine.
Hey, guys.
And hello.
Hi, darling.
Hi. I was sitting at the table, and my friend Jeff, he was the auctioneer. He said, "Hey, John, there's a Bible up here there's a Bible up here for you." And I just knew. I turned my head and I walked up there, and it was a burgundy Bible laying on the table that they were auctioneering off of, and I picked it up, and it was everything that I wanted in a Bible. But I told my wife not to buy it for me because I didn't want to spend the money because it was going to be like $100 for the Bible. Well, I took a picture of it and I sent it to my wife, and she messages me back and she's like, "No way." She's like, "No way." And I'm like, "What do you mean?" She goes, "That's the exact same Bible I was going to buy you, but you told me not to." She goes, "Only difference is that the one that I was going to buy you was black, and that's burgundy." So I thought that was kind of a neat story. What's the odds of that? I mean,
that's
just
incredible.
Crazy. Yeah.
Hey, John, this is the well, I've got my NLT Bible here that Anthony and I use for our Bible study, but I also got this Read It in 1 Year, the chronological Bible. So everything.
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, in chronological order, and you can read it within a year, and it's large print so that I can read it better, more easily. So I've got this too. So I'm looking forward to getting into this.
Yeah, that'd be really good. That'd be interesting. Yeah, I went to the auction today, and they had some auction company out of Illinois, and they were doing box lots. Nothing was being sold individually, and they were just selling box lots of stuff. And my buddy filled up. He has like a short bed Chevy. It's a lowrider. He's Paul. He's in some of my videos. He bought a whole bed of a truck full of stuff, and he paid $19 for it. And
What did he buy?
I filled up a lot of mine.
You cut up a
He
little
filled
bit.
up his whole pickup truck. Oh, yeah, I got several kids here on the internet. He bought just a whole truck bed full of stuff. It was crazy.
Oh wow! For $19.
They were giving it
Good
away.
morning,
Hey, John and Darlene, just in case anyone don't know you guys here, if you want to go ahead and introduce yourselves and maybe talk a little bit about your YouTube channels. Guys, everybody on this panel, I highly suggest that you sub to. They have really awesome channels, and they're really good people. So if you do see the 3 dots next to their name in the chat, John is Nevermore Antiques, and Darlene is Norgus R, and she's also part of the Porch Church Network. So I'll get some links and I'll drop those in there. But if you guys want to introduce yourselves, that way, if anybody hasn't seen you guys before or isn't familiar with your channels, they can sub to you guys.
Go ahead. Is it John?
Yeah, it's John, Darlene.
And John, what's your channel's name?
I think he might be muted. He's Nevermore Antiques.
Yes, I watched his thing this morning. He went to the auction.
Yeah.
I watched that this morning.
Yeah, I do like short 10-minute videos. I try to during the summer months I don't put them out every day, but I try to put one out every other day. But during the winter I try to put out a video every day. It's fun. I just like YouTube. I like the people that I met more than anything else. The friends.
Isn't that the truth, John? Hey, Junk Trader. Hello, Jennifer Hayes, my OG. What you doing, Junk Trader? It's Jackie, right? Junk Trader? Is Jackie?
No, Junk Trader is Anissa.
Anissa. Okay.
Okay, so I'm dropping John's link right now. It's Nevermore Antiques. If you guys would go ahead and show him some love and sub to his channel. And also, Aaron Marcus dropped his link to help get his teeth fixed. If you guys would go ahead and vote for him, if you haven't already, I'd appreciate it. I really want to see him be one of the winners that get selected for that. I'll be dropping links for Darlene, for her Norgus R channel, and for the Porch Church Network. I highly suggest you guys checking both those out. You'll really be glad that you did. But if you want to say anything about your channels, that'd be awesome, just so people know who you are, Darlene.
John, you want me to?
Yeah, sure.
Well, I don't even know how to explain what I do. I am just at home. I am disabled. I'm new to YouTube as far as putting myself out there. I started by going on my son's, us reading the Bible, and little by little I come out of the darkness and started coming in front of the camera. And then he set up my craft room for me so that way I could start making things and to sell. But really, I just make God jars, prayer jars. What do you call yours, Kelly?
Inspiration jar. I put the things that reflection jar. I put positive things that I reflect on in my jar.
So, I don't sell those. I will be selling things eventually, but right now I got one here. I mean, it's just butterflies. It's metamorphosis. It's a girl that was an addict for 11 years. And we put her on the bus, sent her up to North Alabama. And so she can't stay clean here. So that's her metamorphosis jar that I'll be sending her. So I don't know how to tell what I do. I mean,
Darlene, let me break it down for you like this. You are a non-judgmental, full of love person who brings the Lord to people who need it in ways that they don't even know you're bringing the Lord to them. You were a godsend to me at a time that I needed it, and you are just full of love and light, and that is what you do for people.
Thank you. and I'm blessed. So I say now I have two pastors. Now I have my son and Anthony, and both of them. My son's 30, Anthony's 34. So it's like they could both be my. Anthony could be my son too. So you can't have too much Jesus, and get around positive people. So
Well,
I'm not like I said, I'm not a reseller. I guess I give out sparkle and joy. I try to.
You can't get around much more positive and prolific than Anthony. He's just a wonderful dude.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Hey, Pat Dees, how you doing, man? I tried actually sending you a link, but I think I might have sent it to a different Pat Dees on Facebook. Because I don't think we're friends because I use my wife's account. So I don't typically go through and friend a whole lot of people. So I just looked up a Pat Dees, and it actually is a completely different picture than you. So you're welcome to jump in with us, man, if you'd like. I just need to find
Hi, Pat and Anna Mora. And do you guys know who Be the Difference Clothing?
Yep, Joy.
Well, see, she's at a thing today where she's, what do you call it, like she has not a booth, but oh gosh, they're showing Wentworth. The people from Wentworth are there, so sort of like cosplay in Atlanta for The Walking Dead. So I have really been hanging out with her for a few hours, just for her to have somebody to talk to. Jennifer Hayes has been there. She's been popping in and out, so Joy would have somebody to talk to. So that's what she's doing. She says she'll be there till late tonight. So if anybody wants to pop in and tell her, hey, just every now and then, and she'll be there till late tonight. But
why didn't I get a notification of that? I usually get her notifications.
We're not always getting notifications. I have to now put people's name in and look. I'm having to look for people.
No, I don't have the.
Hi, Denise.
And I'm going back 16 hours, so.
Hey, Pat, I just sent it through, man. Should have it momentarily.
Yes, it's her 100th show.
Aww.
She sold some books before I left. So I'm very proud. She sold some books. She's selling T-shirts that say "Addiction Kills Families," and they're very nice T-shirts.
Oh wow!
Is she?
I told her.
Is this the person you were talking about that was moving away to stay clean?
No, that's a different person.
Oh, okay.
No,
the person that moved away is just one of the people that follows the Church Porch Network or the Porch Church Network, and that Darlene's son Casey is the minister for, and they read from the Bible and talk about wonderful things, and you should check that out.
Yeah,
and see, really, she was a stranger. My son, my aunt called me and asked me, could we take her to her probation officer and then put her on a bus? And that's how I met her, Kelly.
Have you ever?
But you know what? You did it though, didn't you?
Yeah, it was on a Wednesday, and it was the first day of Wednesday Christian Womanhood. And my aunt called me, and I said, well, I'm not up yet. And she said, well, can you do this? And I said, well, yeah. So we postponed, and she said, well, that's the word in action. And that's how we called it. So, that's how it's kind of, people are thrown your way, and you really sometimes don't understand why. But it's all brought together for a reason. My husband's in here now. Say hey, baby.
Hey, baby. No.
Hi, boo-boo. Tell your husband to get in front of the camera so everybody can see how handsome he is.
Walk over here, baby. He has been cutting grass and been working, and he's just a working. He is sure enough a working gentleman. Kevin, that is Anthony, and that is Nevermore Antiques, and that is Hip Flip and Mama, which is Kelly.
I've met you before.
Yes, and this is my husband.
Y'all have fun.
Will do.
That's Casey's dad.
Yes, that's Casey's dad. He has left. I would have had him come on, but he is going to watch somebody. He's going to be working part-time, so he went to watch how they do it from home.
Oh, that's cool.
He already knows how to, basically, but he was going to go see how their computer system, how their thing does.
What company is he going to be working for?
Girl, I never even know. It's some work from home company, and I never can keep up.
Kelly, can you send Pat a link?
Yeah, I can send Pat a link.
Yeah, Adam.
Oh no, Pat D.
Okay.
How do I get the link?
You know, and I know I'm not supposed to do this, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
Don't post it in the chat.
All right.
Now post it in the chat and then remove it, and I'll copy it.
Because I've there's been a lot of people lately that have there's been a couple of people that have done that, and people pop in with bad stuff.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
It happened to me, and I couldn't edit it, so I had to. It was a very fun day, but I had to completely just erase it.
Kelly, I'm gonna send you the link, and if you could just forward that on to Pat.
I'm sending it to him
Yeah,
now.
just message me the link.
Okay.
I'm sending it to Pat.
Oh, okay, cool. Thank you, John.
How'd you get it,
I'm already
John?
there.
So I sent it to John.
How'd I get the link?
Oh,
He sent it
okay.
to me. And then I'm going to send it to Pat.
And,
There you go, Pat.
Adam doesn't have but 100-something subs to get his 1,000.
Really?
So,
That's awesome. I'm going to drop his link too, guys. If you've never heard of Adam's exploits, definitely feel free to go ahead and sub to his channel as well. Hey, Glenn, how you doing, man? I sent you a link if you want to join us. If not, no big deal.
Hi, Glenn. I was just in his earlier, too.
I keep myself out of chat. It's a gift.
I know some people can throw those links out there so fast, I just can't do it.
Yeah, I'm pretty slow at it too.
Hi, Pat.
Hey guys, how you doing?
There he is, Mr. 1000.
Mr. 1000.
At least it's a good 1,000. It's not like I'm the 1,000 pound man or anything like that.
That's true.
Yeah.
Boy, Pat, we were pushing hard for you, buddy.
I know it was a long day, and I appreciate the support. I had my son's graduation that day, and then yesterday I had a 15-hour day because I hung out with Eric Nameless Picker and Jason Banana Finds down by Philadelphia, and we did a storage unit together.
Hey, J-Cat.
I can't stay on long, but I just want to come in and say hello because we're actually getting ready to go to a graduation party.
No big deal.
Good morning, Glenn.
Hello, guys.
My favorite. How you doing, brother?
I'm good. It's actually afternoon here.
Where are you located out of Louisiana? Where are you at?
Baton Rouge,
Baton
What
Rouge.
time, what time is it there, Glenn?
207.
It's 3:07 here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Me too.
he's
Yeah, it's
at
pretty-
the same time zone as me, Central.
Hey, Pittsburgh, he's Mr. 1000 too.
I know.
Yeah.
So me and Glenn share a distinct. We both hit a 1,000 in basically the same day.
Yep. You guys are the 1K club.
Congratulations, Glenn.
Yeah. I went live on my phone today at work too.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Hey, Glenn, that's a quick question. I tried to go live on my phone, and it still says I'm not eligible. Do I have to? I wonder if I have to log out of the phone or on Google, YouTube, or
Well,
log
basically,
back.
I have the YouTube app, and then you got the little button up there you hit that's live. you know.
Yeah, no, I clicked that on, and it came up not still not eligible.
Huh. You could do it right there while we were talking and see if it would work, you know.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'll show you right now. Watch.
Watch
Just
it
go
work
on.
now.
And I know, I know. It used to see. It says the eligibility. You guys see that?
I would call them.
Because
I
I
had
used,
like 1,040, you know, but I'm not sure, you know.
yeah, I'm at 1,025. I used to, and I used to go live before on my phone back when I only had 300. So I you know, I knew how it works.
Right.
The only thing I never liked about it, it was always quick to take like your picture of your face.
Yeah,
And if
3
you weren't-
seconds. Yeah, so.
Yeah, and then you'd have to kind of retake and be like, that's a
Yeah,
crap.
I've done it like 2 or 3 times, you know, 'cause like when I was holding the shoes up, you know, I'm doing it on my cell phone versus my computer.
Right.
So I got my telephone sitting up there balancing, and I got to kind of tap it real quick, grab the shoes, and do this, you know, that.
Right.
It only gives you like what 3 seconds to do it, I think, or not very much.
Oh, Craig is saying that they need to call in. He needs to call in and get me approved. Apparently, he approves everything. So
Well, you send him $20 first, you know, then he can, yeah.
yeah, I got to PayPal him $100. That's it.
Hey guys, guess what I found yesterday at the flea market for $2?
What's that?
It's a 1980s like Girl Scout
Oh
set.
man, cool.
Brownies.
From watching Lonnie's video, I saw this thing and my eyes just like lit up.
Is that
Yeah.
Girl Scouts or
It
brownies?
says Girl Scouts Black Diamond.
Okay, so it's Girl
So
Scouts.
I don't know if Girl Scouts have the same value as Boy Scouts, although his was the 50s. This is the 80s. This is like 83 and 84 on a lot of the patches.
You know, like, consider
Hey, for $2 for that whole thing, you're not going to lose money.
it's worth it, $2.
Right.
That's what I figured. But yeah, I was like pumped up when I saw that thing. The guy originally wanted 4, but I like talked him down on it somehow.
Well, I'm guilty of that all the time. I mean, I was when Scott came up and we did the flea market together. Someone wanted $5 for a micro cassette recorder in the box. It looked brand new.
Oh man.
And the guy wanted $5. I'll be honest, I was willing to pay. I said, "Would you take 4?" He's like, "Yeah." And I sold it like 10 days later for like $24, $25.
Right.
He had said to me, "Oh no, you're not supposed to go." Scott goes, "You're not supposed to go ahead of me," but he's busted my chops. I said, "I got to get some good buys too."
For sure.
Hey, Darlene, how are you?
I am fine. You're not
Yeah,
used to me being quiet, are you?
I'm not used to the last 2 times I spent with you. You were laying in bed, and one of them, your husband was right next to you, sleeping. So I don't know if he realizes he made an appearance before.
Hey, he just popped in awake.
I saw him.
Yeah.
Is he a mechanic or something?
He about everything. He works for the city. So he welds. He works on trucks. He works on the city crew.
Yeah.
Just whatever. I mean, he's been a dump truck driver. He had his own truck for.
He looks like a guy that works like in a garage that would throw things around and stuff.
Well, his temper has gotten better.
No.
I think he was talking about his size, Darlene.
Yeah.
He looks like a big dude.
Right. In other words, he can handle a car engine and those types of things.
Yes, and it's aggravating to sometimes ride down the road and he's shoveling asphalt, and you've got 3 young guys standing there with their arms crossed, or he's doing concrete work, and the young guys are standing there watching.
Yeah.
You know,
Millennials.
so it's aggravating, but he says if he wants it done right, he has to do it himself.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
So he's a perfectionist in everything he does, and that's where my son gets it from.
I don't think that's a bad quality. I mean, it just kind of shows. When I had a restaurant sometimes, and I used to kind of, I don't want to sound mean, but bitch at the help sometimes because they would do stuff. No, I said people are paying for this. It's got to be perfect. I said. You don't go into and I used to use the analogy. Could you imagine if a doctor showed up to work? It's okay today. Certain jobs maybe you can do a mediocre job, but I always used to try my best to do perfect because people are paying for that, and that's your job. And if you do it, then maybe you should move on and do something else.
Yes, exactly. Exactly.
Are you guys ready then? All right, guys. Hey, I just want to come and say hello. And Anthony's always so great to say, hey, pop in. And sometimes I can, sometimes I can't. And I appreciate everyone's support. It's nice meeting more people. And I'm doing something tonight at 11 o'clock, and I'm hoping if any of you guys are around, sometimes John comes in, and I'm hoping if Glenn is still up. I don't know. Maybe on Saturday night he has.
That's 10 o'clock Central, so I'll be up for a little while. I won't be too late.
All right,
and I'll jump in.
Yeah, no problem. Actually, and I just you just said that your wife, you're not on Facebook.
Yeah, I use my wife's account.
All right.
Okay. So that's why I don't. I go by my real name on Facebook. I mean, my name is Patrick, but the Pat D's is a combination of me and my wife's name, and that's been my original eBay name for 21 years. So.
Okay.
I never noticed that on your Facebook account. I guess I didn't look very close.
Yeah. Well, and I always joke. You remember back in the 70s and 80s, there were Rick D's, the DJ. Well, now there's Pat D's.
Yeah, Rick D's. Yeah.
Yeah, you remember, right? So, hey guys, have a great day, and I'll see some of you guys later. And I appreciate it. Hey, darling, it's nice to see you up and about and smiling. And I wasn't sure the last two times because even the one time you were in bed when Destiny was in the hospital. I wasn't sure if you were sick or not, but
no, it was late. I mean,
right.
it was late, and my husband he sleeps. He goes to bed early, and when I seen it was her calling, I didn't know all of a sudden there was going to be Pat, and I'm like, okay, even though I was dressed, but I still kind of pulled the covers up, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, there's a serious side to me, but I always enjoy coming in the room and just like regular life, I'd be bantering with you and having fun, and I always laughter is much better than crying and worrying about depressing things. So life is short.
And then one time I thought, well, I hope I didn't offend him, but because I told you one time, I said, well, dang, Pat, I said, this is the first time I've seen you without you being in my bed. And
I wasn't offended.
Yeah, and you look kind of funny, and everybody kind of didn't get it, and then they had to explain it. So
yeah, no, I it takes a lot for me to get offended. I sometimes when I'm on, and one of my favorite people is on the show right now is John. And sometimes we see a different side of John at like 2 o'clock in the morning, and he brings on his friends. So sometimes I have to kind of pull back.
No, 2 o'clock in the morning, I am not about that. Mama's still up at 2 in the morning.
Oh, me and John are up at 2 o'clock in the morning, but you see his little friend sometimes, and then I hang out with Cletus and stuff like that. So. But it's all in good fun, and I mean, I'm not that uptight and stuff, but I just try to be respectful of other people's channel because I never want to get a message on the side, please don't ever come back. You know what I mean?
Oh, no, I wouldn't either.
So, hey, guys, thank you. Kelly.
Yes, honey.
You have a good day, honey. You be good.
Thank you, baby. You too.
Good sleep,
Bye-bye. Yep.
Hey, guys, if you haven't, do me a favor, sub to Pat's channel. It's Pat D72. And I just want to say hi to Dolt Keen that jumped in and Lynn B. Thank you guys for being here as well.
Lynn B. And I don't know Nadot King. They're a new name.
I shared the link out for this video on my YouTube channel, so I don't know if anybody has came over on the community tab. That's something that's really important we should do for each other when we're live, or if you jump on someone's live show, copy the link to the video, not the Google Hangout, but to the video itself.
Yeah.
Go to your YouTube channel. If you've hit 1,000 subscribers, I believe you get a community tab at that point, and then you can share the video to your viewers. And it's just a way to help push other people's content. Because this be successful in this community, there's no I in this team. There's a lot of us's and
Definitely,
we's.
John.
Because if you look at like Lonnie and you look at RVA and if you look at John and if you look at those guys, they're killing it. They're a tight-knit group of people and they're pushing out the same kind of content and they're killing it right now on YouTube. And there's no mistaking that they're I mean, Lonnie, he'll probably be at 100,000 subscribers, probably definitely by this time next year. And so when you see somebody doing something successful, you can just fall right in behind like a duck and just follow them to the water because you're going to be successful too. But if you can get a group of people together that work well together, you can really leverage your ability as a team. There's just so much more. I don't know. I've been preaching this for a couple of years and trying to get people to do it, and they're murdering it right now.
That's definitely good wisdom, man.
Yes, I got all right there. The boots are yours.
Good advice,
So
John.
did
Thank you.
anyone go garage selling this morning? Hit any yard sales? Any
I
auctions?
did.
What'd you find, Glenn? What'd you find?
Not too much. You know, if you saw my video, man, I said, I like one store, I bought like $10 worth of stuff for $9 just to make sure they stay in business. That way, when I go in there, I actually got a store to go to. I bought a sealed puzzle, some minions that were still sealed, but the box was like destroyed and all that. And, a pair of bowling shoes and something else. You know, all for I paid about average $2 a piece.
I see that Coleman lantern behind you. Does that go in that box over there on the side?
No, there's one in there already. Like 3 of them over there. This is a separate one. This one was like 1965, so it's 54 years old. It's pretty clean. The rust on the bottom.
Everyone know how to date a Coleman lantern like that? Everybody familiar with it? Yeah. If you look at the bottom of that lantern, there'll be a date.
That's what I'm about to do. If I can make sure I can see.
It'll be a 2-digit. It'll say like 55 or 63, and that's the year 1963. What's on that?
65. Look below both fingers. 165, and the other's got number 8. So this is 19.
And if you find those,
years old.
I didn't
if
know
you find
that.
those in red globe, oh great.
You got different shapes globe too. This is basically a straight globe here.
Mm-hmm. He just got one from. What was the date on that one?
65.
65.
And I got one that's actually got 55, but it's red.
They're all resellers. They resell stuff like lanterns, and they're not like jewelry resellers. They do.
I
Hey
do it
now.
all.
Well, Kelly does the jewelry reselling.
But Kelly also does all kinds
This
of
is all my
things.
drawer here, but I have never listed it yet.
Why not, Glenn?
This time, I got a full-time job. I got all this other stuff I want to list.
Plus, you don't really know what you're looking at, huh? When it comes to
I know a
jewelry.
little bit. I know it's good, decent, good stuff. And, it's not, like good stuff, but it's not stuff either.
All right. Anthony, I think he's from Pittsburgh because his thing's Pittsburgh. Ron Picker is from Louisiana. Kelly, where are you from?
Michigan.
She's from Michigan. And
Woo.
now who's the other one?
Missouri, John.
Yeah, where's he from?
Missouri.
Missouri.
The great state of Missouri.
In the 1943 three-phase, from 1942 three-phase Lincoln Electric well.
Well, ask him because I can't remember that. In 1942,
Three-phase
three-phase
Lincoln Electric well.
Lincoln Electric welder. Where would you sell that?
Oh my gosh, 3-phase.
It's too big, If you put it on eBay, something that big, you probably put it local pickup. And a lot of time they'll say bring it to a shipping company, and they'll ship it for you.
Is it dome shaped on the top?
Is it dome shape on the top?
No.
No.
Because here's a Lincoln Welder phase, excellent condition. They've got it listed for. Here's one for $475. Here's one for $3. One for $588. They're listed on eBay with pickup only, like local pickup only. I don't know how big one that you have is. I don't know anything about it, but there's one for $588.
Now, how much does it weigh, do you think?
It probably weighs about
Probably
300 pounds.
They said
I'll have
about 300 pounds.
about 300. Yeah, you could sell it. I own an antique store, and I put stuff in my store that's pickup only, and I list it on eBay. I haven't opened the store yet for people to come in, but I keep it in my store. But when I do open it, I had a guy buy a washing machine from me from Indiana one time. Got in his truck, him and his wife. They were farmers, and they drove from Indiana to Missouri. And I live 60 miles south of St. Louis, and they drove to Missouri to pick it up. And then they got in their car, turned around, and went home.
Wow.
People will buy it. If it's
local.
Yeah.
But like big items, like shipping company, they'll, even though you put local, they might say, hey, bring it to the closest shipping company, and I'll take care of it on my end.
But typically it's so expensive for something like to ship one item. It can be several $100s. I don't know, but I think just listing it as local pickup only would probably work pretty good. Facebook Marketplace is a good place as well.
And you got a hot shop service too.
How do you guys with Facebook Marketplace? Have you found that there's good people that come? I mean, I'm not too crazy about being here with me and my mother-in-law and somebody come wanting to buy something, knock on my door.
I don't like doing it. I do that at my work. I would never do it at my business. But I got like a little mini storage company. No, I don't have it, but where I keep my stuff at, and they got cameras out there in the lobby, and I'll tell them a lot of time meet me there, like on Let Go and Offer Up. But I'm mainly in my shop, my place of business.
When I get my shop opened up, I run my local buy-sell trade page, the Madison County buy-sell trade page. We have about 17,000 members on there. So what I plan on doing is that whenever I get my store open, it's going to be a local meetup. I'm going to use it as a meetup for people if they want to come in and they can do it in my store. That way I'll have security cameras, and it'll be a nice, safe place to meet up.
Yeah, I mean, I paint and decorate, and I do furniture and stuff like that, and as much as I can do, because being unable to do a whole lot, I cannot move furniture around like I used to. But
yeah,
that would be something just local in my area that I would post it. I wouldn't want anybody to come, from anywhere else around, or make sure Casey's here if they do come. But I guess I'm just more scary. The older I get, I'm not as trusting.
Yeah, I always have people meet me at the Dairy Queen by my house.
But if you're selling something
You gotta be
large, you
careful.
can't just throw it in the back of the truck and
Why?
or in the back seat of the car and go.
Sold a mobility scooter, and I actually had these people come to my house just because I couldn't lift the thing, so I made them come do the work. But then again, I'm a large man, and you know what I mean. Like I wasn't super afraid of them coming.
Yeah, no kidding.
But they don't care. They shot that 16-year-old kid that just the other day, 16-year-old kid was trying to his Xbox, and two guys shot him dead in front of his father.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Where was that at?
Other guy, with all that stuff in Memphis that's going on right now, that guy was trying to. The guy that got shot. He was trying to buy a car from a guy. Was going to meet up with him to do a test drive of it, and the guy got shot 5 times. He shot the guy.
It's crazy.
He shot the guy 5 times. That was the car that owned the car. He stole the car, ran from the cops with it, and then pulled a gun on the cops, and the cops shot him. and that was a meetup. That was a buy sell trade. You want to buy my car? Now, thank God the guy's going to live. That got shot, but he got shot 5 times.
Yeah.
Holy cow! You're trying to sell something on Craigslist.
You got to carry almost sometimes really yourself from these meetups.
Well, I used to go to people's houses and do murals, and my husband didn't really like me doing that either because I was taking my business to different like daycares, and that those would be fun. People would want me to come to their house and do their cabinetry and paint the walls and do murals and such, and he really didn't like me doing that. I wanted to branch out, but he did not like the safety factor of it, and that was about 25 years ago.
Well, if you do word of mouth, you know, where it's like recommendations, where you know, if you came and did mine, I recommended somebody, and I vouch for them. But you know,
There's land shark. I think he's my neighbor. Land
Shark,
shark.
what are you doing?
Greg's in the house.
I'm connecting on my
President of the
phone.
1K Club.
Come on.
Nick, aren't you from Alabama or Georgia?
I'm Alabama. I'm up in Birmingham.
Alabama.
Yep. He's my neighbor. We're both from Alabama.
He just takes over.
Amazon.
He just doesn't talk like me.
That's because Craig doesn't talk much.
Whatever. So that's the
Darlene,
best
how
I
close
can do.
are you
I'm
guys
trying
to Atlanta?
Atlanta. What?
I'm 8 hours away.
You, Darlene, how close are you to Atlanta?
Oh, about an hour away.
Okay.
If anybody knows where Auburn University is, I'm about 20 minutes from Auburn
Okay.
University.
That's cool. I never even knew Auburn was in Georgia.
No, Auburn's in
Alabama.
Alabama.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
All you know is it's not in Pennsylvania, right?
Careful, you'll get half the state of Alabama against you.
I met some good people when Pat, you guys, and you guys were doing your 1,000. I met these people that are from Southern Alabama, and they're the homestead is a husband and wife, and I can't think of their names, but I just met them. They just subbed to me, and I went to their channel, and I love it. I mean, you know, they're just trying to do farming and such, but you know, coming and you guys getting to your 1,000, it helps you meet different people.
Yep.
You know, and it's fun to me.
That is the name of the game.
We got a couple more people that'll probably be next on the menu.
Yeah, not quite there yet.
Yeah, it's I don't know if you were in there when I was talking about the other day or not. It's when we did it with Todd. You know, you were there when we did.
Oh yeah, I was there for Todd. Yeah.
Right. When we worked on Todd, and that was we were all day. You know,
Yeah.
It was tough, and yet we had to call in Wade and all that. But it's going to be tough to get anybody that's below 900, really.
I guess once you get to that 900 mark or a little bit over the 900 mark, it's easy to do a couple shows. Within a couple of days, probably get them.
I'm about 760 right now. 760 something.
And Derek, NASCAR man, he's at what, 8 something, and Adam just needs 100 and something. So
yeah. And we can't get out there and just beg for everybody. And I'm not saying I'm not. I just don't want it to come across as that way. You know, I don't want people to take that.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, I did 2 live shows yesterday for Pat, and I was begging, but I didn't realize, Glenn, that we were trying to get you to 1,000 too. I would have been begging for you too. So I apologize. I didn't do a darn thing for you.
No.
I didn't realize that we were trying to get you to 1,000 too. So I am sorry, sir.
Glenn had a pretty good head start on him. You know, what'd you have yesterday starting the day, Glenn?
955 or something like that, or 950,
I think
945.
Pat started out with like 911, so it was a pretty big.
Right.
We got Glenn
you know, a lot of people think it's about monetizing and all that. No, it wasn't. It's not me getting monetized. I worry about that way down the road, but it's getting where I can go live on my cell phone and all that. Because even now, like before, you got to have 100 people and go live on your cell phone, but now you got to have 1,000.
Well, because of you guys, I just started in March, I think. Let me see when I started.
I've been doing
March
that
2016. And I have 160 something, and I don't sell anything. I just make things and mail them to people. I just sell me, and
you're just loving, darling. That's it.
So I
500 more.
I worked under you guys, so somehow I don't know. They just want to laugh. You guys probably just want to laugh at the way I talk. That's
no, it's not. Stop it.
You have a southern accent. There's nothing wrong with that.
I mean, you got to listen good to us to have certain, but there's some people out there, as soon as they open their mouth, you know, you can tell where they're from instantly.
Yeah.
You know.
Where did you think I was from?
I don't remember. Maybe up north. I'm not.
Hey, share your link in here. She said she'd be happy to get to 90 subs. Guys, show her some love. She's my great find for you. Anybody else that's in here too, feel free to share links. I don't mind, you know, cross promoting each other.
Okay.
Show her love, though. My great find for you.
Dot next to her name, and you know, go to our channel.
Get down.
Oh, you know what? You might not be able to. Let me give you a wrench, and then you'll be able to share whatever you want.
Yeah, I can't go to channel.
When are you gonna start giving out pink wrenches? We got all these blue ones. Don't we need some pink?
That'd be cool if they let you different.
Yeah, normally Bum Crack Picker's always in one of these talks. I know he's in my show this morning.
Yeah, I didn't see Bum Crack in here yet. Is he here?
Oh no, I don't see him.
You might be sleeping though.
He might take naps during the day. Yeah, it's only what 8:30 there now.
Who was talking about yours? He was on yours, wasn't he, Glenn?
Yeah, he was on.
Who we talking about?
Bum Crack Picker.
Oh.
He's kind of world famous for being everybody's show. He's what you call the UK wrench.
Yeah.
Tiffany says when you start handling, get different colored ones. She wants a purple wrench.
Nope, I'll be the first to have a purple wrench.
I can't give you a purple one, but here's a blue one.
Yeah, all in the blue.
You've been wrenched.
Yeah, you can get them a lot cheaper on eBay. I think a lot of people they bundle them up with Subway sandwiches.
Oh, you're welcome. Not a problem at all. Feel free to post whatever you want and whatnot.
Whack-a-mole if you need to.
Teresa says that's her third wrench. She wants to beat Melissa W. I think Melissa W might have a wrench here too, though. So I guess I didn't help you that much. I just canceled the wrenches out, I guess.
And Melissa was a trip the other day when we were working on Glenn and Pat. She was with us most of the day. She's pretty good.
You know what? If you want to type your link in, Doltkin, I'll just go ahead and approve it to go through. Either me or one of the wrenches can approve it to go through. But yeah, if you guys want to go ahead and check out their channel, feel free.
And I made this comment the other day when we were working with Glenn and Pat. And some people in the chat probably heard me say it. Don't prejudge somebody by the number of subscribers they have. Either way, somebody has a lot of subs may not have good content, and somebody that has a very small amount of subs may have very good content. So definitely, check out as many people as you can. You don't know until you watch somebody's videos.
You know, Craig, that's a really good point, because I made my, I'm sitting at like 760 something, 770 subs, but I made my watch time a long time ago. your 240,000 hours of watch time. I had that quite a while ago, but I just need to get the subs. So the subs I have are very, very, very loyal.
Yeah. And that's good.
I just need to get more.
It'll happen. Stay after it.
That's what Derek told me. He said, don't go back. He said, don't worry about your subs. He said, because I have a lot of watch time. Kelly, it's just that we talk. That's what it is.
Yeah.
We could just find anything to talk about. So, of course, our hours, we have hours.
Well, plus, I fall out of my chair on my shows. I don't mean to. It just happens. I fall out of my chair. I fall off a ladder. I spill coffee all over myself. And people say you just never know what's going to happen in your show. So you have to watch. You can't walk away because as soon as you do, you're going to miss something. I do need to get another office chair because I took the arms off of this office chair and I took the back off of it because I thought it would improve my posture if all I had was the seat part. But it tips on me terrible and I keep falling out of it. I've fallen out of it 3 or 4 times now.
You got a small line or two that makes you proper back posture.
I do sit up straight more with this, but
doesn't it hurt your back though, Kelly? It's like after a while, I have to get up and move where I twitch a lot because my lower back kills me.
Well, since I've been full time at home, my back hurts a lot less. Plus the CBD oil that Justin RVA Flips has me on. I've increased my dosage as I go, but he got me on CBD oil, and I'm telling you, between being able to take a break whenever I need to take a break, get up and walk away, and the CBD oil, it's been wonderful. Like I was working, I tend to work very long days, but like I got up, took a break, went laid on my bed, called Thelma Thrift. We FaceTimed for about an hour and, got a link from Anthony, said goodbye to Thelma, came and hopped on to this.
Well, see, I asked my rheumatologist about CBD oil yesterday. And the thing of it is, she couldn't say it didn't work. She just said that the United States has not done enough research.
The FDA has not approved it. The FDA controls the world. And the FDA has
Canada. She said Canada and Australia, they're fine with it. But anyway, she said, no, it won't interact with my medicine. So I'll have to find out who to get it from. I'm not going to gas station get none.
You can get CBD oil. It's hemp oil. You can buy it right on Amazon. Although the stuff that I'm using right now, sorry to take over the chat, you fellas, but the stuff I'm using right now is it's very, very strong. It's $75 a bottle for a 1 ounce bottle, but it's 28 milligrams or milliliters, whatever, per dropper full. And it is strong stuff. And I only have to take 1 dropper full a day. And I don't take pain pills. I don't take anything. And I've got Percocet. I've got Norco. I have strong stuff. And I don't, generally take pain pills anyway. But I feel so much better since I've been using the CBD oil. And it doesn't have pot in it at all. And pot's legal in Michigan. So if I wanted to get pot, I could. But I can't smoke anything because I have a lung disease. But the CBD oil works great. I would order some off Amazon.
Yeah, it definitely does help.
Well, Darlene B, she sent us goat soap. I love her soaps, you guys. Darlene Buckland. But her sister has it. So, I would feel okay getting it from somebody I know, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what you're talking about, Darlene, because we've talked about this. What you're talking about is the CBD oil with a little bit of THC in it.
No. I lived in Alabama. THC is still, if that showed up in my blood work, that would show like.
Especially if you're not self-employed.
Yeah,
Termination quit instantly.
Yeah, so I couldn't. I said if they legalize it, then I'll eat a brownie.
You know,
But-
sometimes you can get away with it. You could say, you know, sometimes your supervisor can go, hey, you got a pot problem. Yeah, yes, I do. Because if you can say, no, 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 then they'll fire you. But if you say you got a problem, they'll send you through counseling and all that, and you'll still keep your job. You might have no more in your file for a little while.
See, my doctor put me out 3 years ago. So, you know, I don't work. But Kelly knows I work, but not work.
Right.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah. Hey, everybody that works from home, you guys work. You guys work hard. And
Thank you.
the jewelry workers that have to source stuff, and I see it with Casey, then you have to invoice people. That would give me a headache.
It's not easy. It's not easy when you've got 30 people and, you know, 100 and some items, because my invoices are itemized. So every item that you purchase is on your invoice in great detail. So yeah, that's why invoicing is never completely done the night of the auction. Lots of people don't understand. Sometimes it takes me a couple of days to do invoicing.
Because what all of you do, it's time consuming. You guys sit there and you're showing what you've sourced and you've been out there. It's work. It was work when I used to, you know, sell things. I mean, you guys are all hard workers, whether you are going out somewhere or you're at your house.
It was really funny when Todd did the auction for NASCAR man Derek, and then Kim hosted it on her channel, and that's the one that no, scratch that. It was Todd was the special guest, Derek, and then Rebecca Kruger. And Todd, he sold like 10 items, right? And he called me and he goes, how do you do this? And I was just like, how do I do what? He goes, this invoicing, man, this is hard work. And I said, yeah, it really is. And, and it was really funny. He was like, I'm never doing this again.
I love doing auctions. I like going on the MSP auction show. I always do about $1,000 every time I go on, and I'm going to be doing my own auction show hopefully next week. This week, actually, I got to go to the store and get some pictures and get some stuff together. Just going to do like 5 items to give it a shot. And then
John, you can do them every week. I do jewelry auctions every Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern time.
Yeah. But the stuff I do is that, you know, it's you know, it's different kind of stuff. It's a lot of it's guy stuff. A lot of it's, you know, some stuff I do is jewelry because I buy, like today I went to an auction. They had a ton of costume jewelry out there, and a lady bought probably bought 50 or 60 pieces for $6. And I'm just like, I left it. So I'm like, I'll let her get the deal because I don't know anything about it. But that's the stuff I can tell. I know.
Next time that happens, call me.
Yeah. I can buy jewelry. There's a ton of it out there. And I've bought it before, and I put it in just jars, and I sell it on the auction show. But I feel bad because people buy it. I'm like, I have no idea what's in there. I hope they're getting something great.
Let me tell you something, John. Let me tell you something. Almost every time somebody sells jewelry on MSP, unless it's a jewelry person, I hear about what was in that jewelry jar. And trust me, I hear because I'm in the jewelry loop. And I have never heard a bad thing about your jewelry. So whatever you had in your jars was quality stuff, because I would have heard about it if it wasn't.
Because I have no idea. Because I mean, I don't know what. I mean, honestly, I'm not playing stupid. I don't know what quality is. Like, I know some of the names, but for me to sit down and go, I'm going to look through every one of these pieces of jewelry, I would rather beat my head off a concrete wall. So what I do is I just put it in a jar, and I list it, and get like $150 for something that I paid like $20 for. I'm like, I'll take it. Then walk down the road, and I don't. My head's flat enough. I don't need to, you know. But I love sending it on down the road.
See, and for us, boy, we get a jar of jewelry and we're just like, and that's all we want to do is sit down and go through it and untangle it and look at it. And you're like, I just rather beat my head against a brick wall.
Yeah,
I saw 3
monotonous.
or 4 jewelry jars.
What, Craig?
Yeah, I saw 3 or 4 jewelry jars at my Salvation Army the other day, and
How much were they?
like $9.99, but they were a little bit bigger than a quart size. They weren't real big. But again, I wouldn't know what any of it was.
I'm the
Like
same
John's
way.
talking about.
Jennifer's paying 20 to 30 for a jar.
We don't have jewelry jars in Kalamazoo. Kalamazoo, Battle Creek, Grand Rapids. We don't have jewelry jars in Michigan.
You got to go to the big city.
I just skirt right past them. I'm like, ooh, look, a jewelry jar for $30. I'm gone. I'm like, I don't even want to mess with it.
Mm-mm.
See, John, and you could pick up your phone and FaceTime me and go, hey, Kelly, look at this jewelry jar. And I'll go, oh, okay, that's nice. Or, oh, John, pick it up, send it to me. I'll send you the money plus the shipping and a 15% finder's fee.
Yeah.
But at least you're upfront about it. You know, you say, I got this. I don't know what's in it. And, you know, that's full disclosure. You know, you're not letting anybody buy it from you.
Yeah, most of them are sealed. They're just sealed. Like I went to this is no joke. I went to an auction one time and they had, somebody had went through, in fact, somebody bought them from me and I forgot to put all the little baggies. Somebody had went through everything and put little baggies, jewelry in little baggies. I bought I ended up getting 3 jars because I took everything out of the little baggies and put them in jars. I got 1 full jar of earrings, 1 full jar of necklaces, and like 1 full jar of just other miscellaneous stuff. And I spent $50 on that whole box, and I put them on the MSP auction show. And I'm like, woohoo! I hope you find 20,000 karat gold in there because I just got.
Those jars were little too, John. You had little jars, and they were going for good money.
I just don't know anything about it. Like, I tried. I was like, you know what? Because I was hanging around with Barb, and I was hanging around with, some of the jewelry ladies, Anita, and they're like, oh, I make so much money on jewelry. And I'm just like, no.
Look at this, John. See this jar?
Yeah. It's a
this
pickle
is going to
jar.
be my jewelry jar for MSP. I'm filling it up. It's a
Really?
big old gallon and a half size
pickle jar.
Pickle jar. Yeah.
Didn't know what that is. We love the.
Down south,
my
it's
jar.
Big old
pig's
pickle jar.
feet and chicken, pig's tails a lot of time in those big jars.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's not going to be any crap in mine. Everything's going to be wearable. And oh my God, you guys. Okay, so not tonight, but my MSP is next week, a week from tonight. And I have got 14 years, or is it 11 years? I can't remember, of Super Bowl patches in a binder that's going to be up for sale on my MSP. And I've got a Harley Davidson book along with a motorcycle made from carved wood and vines. It's really, really, really cool. I've got things that are other than jewelry. I've got some dude stuff coming up on mine.
Yeah, do like a good preview video, ahead of time.
Yeah, I will.
That way it makes it easier when people look at the stuff. They already kind of know about it and researched it.
Well, if I do that, maybe you gentlemen can share that video for me so I can get some dudes. Like I was gonna let a couple of the guys that I follow know, just to kind of get the word out, the sports followers and whatnot. But
I missed what you said. You're doing something sports related.
Oh yeah, well, I've got a few things that I'm doing, but one of them that I thought was really cool. It's I think 11 or 12 years of Super Bowl patches from It goes up to 1994. So it's, yeah.
80s, 90s.
Yeah. Patches from who played in the Super Bowl, and they're in a binder.
That's cool.
So, yeah, it's really cool. So I'll be auctioning that off. I'll be doing a jar. I'll be doing a jewelry box full of jewelry and a couple jewelry lots. But let's see, I got my motorcycle in my book and a couple other man-related items. I want to bring stuff for everybody, not just jewelry. Because I really feel like MSP is getting oversaturated with jewelry.
You know why? You know why
I
it gets
think you're
oversaturated?
right.
You know why
What?
it gets
That's more popular.
oversaturated?
Why, Craig?
Because jewelry goes for good money.
Yeah.
And everybody wants to sell it.
Yeah.
Hey, I
All
saw
right,
it one time,
mine
you know.
goes for a lot of money.
I
That's
have
okay.
100 of these or more. Full. I call it jewelry throwback.
So why doesn't your son sell those?
It's stuff that, has a flaw or I
Okay.
found them online.
Yeah,
I
I don't.
found them online, in one that one time going through some that Bougie Bear gave me. And I'm like, wait, I cleaned this off and this looks pretty good. So all the stuff I went through, he has sold a lot of it. A lot of it I'm breaking down to use for crafting. So my whole room, this is the kitchen. My whole craft room is beads and whatnots.
Yeah, mine's going to be all wearable. There's going to be silver. There's going to be several pieces of 925 silver. I'll have gold in there. Actual gold, not gold plate, but I'll have actual gold in there. So they're going to get nice pieces. So I was going to throw one diamond piece in there, but it sold. So, but it'll be a nice jar full of nice things that, nobody can complain about. That's my fear. I don't want anybody complaining about what they get. So,
Does anyone have Destiny on Facebook or anything? You send her a link to this.
Destiny?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
I think I did, but me being computer savvy, I might send her a link to something else.
Let me mute myself.
I'm going to go get something to drink, my babies. I'll be right back, okay?
Already.
Oh, Pittsburgh, how's your buddy doing with his teeth as far as his numbers getting it? How many does he have to get that done?
I don't think there's any set number he needs to get to, but he's been getting some pretty good votes just from everybody shouting him out on YouTube. So hopefully he'll get it. Said he feels pretty good about his chances.
That's good.
Yeah.
He might still be in the chat. Aaron, if you're still there, if you could
He was
give
on
an update about how everything's going with the voting, that'd be cool.
Keep it in it.
Yeah, I feel like I picked up the dirtiest wrestling action figures yesterday at the flea market. Guy wanted like $2 a piece. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna have to like clean these for hours. I ended up giving him 50 cents a piece on them.
That's a good deal.
They're all like 80s and 90s figures, which is pretty good. So I've just been sitting here scrubbing them like the whole time we've been live. Thanks, Jennifer. Jennifer said she just voted for him. Oh, he left. Dad's Vintage Garage. How you doing? Did any of you guys have a GoPro you film with?
Oh no, that's strictly. If I do it, I used to do it on my cell phone.
Anthony, did you tell him that Aaron's votes don't necessarily, or whether he wins or not, it's not necessarily based on the number of votes? It's the overall story and whatnot also?
I just kind of mentioned that I don't think it's completely based on votes.
Yeah.
Um,
Veterans?
Anthony, I accidentally sent the link to. I clicked on the one I had before of Destiny and Derek.
I can send you the link again if you want.
Will it let you forward it? Because I forwarded it to Destiny.
Paste it again, Darlene.
Okay, I did. I sent it to just her, but just in case
Oh yeah, I don't care. If anybody else wants to jump in, I'm totally cool with that.
Okay.
Pretty unstructured. It's just hanging out, doing work, chatting about life, yard sale pickups, whatever.
I didn't go to any yard sales or anything because it is raining.
There she is.
Here.
Definitely.
Destiny.
I went to like 4 of them. That's about it. Down there.
It's raining too hard here.
I think I'm in.
You're in.
Here. We see you. See you, hear you.
Hello. It's been an interesting day, that's for sure. Tommy just picked up a really cool, I don't know, it's a big printer, color printer.
Cool.
Nice.
So.
A toner one or an ink one?
A toner. And then he got all that ink with it.
Cool.
Yeah.
Huge pile. It goes for 200 something pre-owned.
How many are you going to keep it or are you selling it?
No, we're keeping it for the business, but it goes pre-owned or used for almost 300. It's like 260 something. We got it.
The one I have downstairs is color and it's toner, but it's an all-in-one. It faxes, it copies, all that stuff. But it's got 3 color toner cartridges, 3 separate big toner cartridges, and a black one. That's probably the one you have too.
No, this has 6. Something or 6. Well, we have 6 different color toners that go with it. I don't know what's what, but those go for like $50 a piece or something like that. So he got it all for $40.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I sell stuff to myself at my own business sometimes. If I buy garage selling, if it's like office stuff, I might not sell it like my mom would sell a few dollars over. I'll pocket a few dollars, and like I said, the business actually makes money because, like I said, instead of going to Office Depot, I'm buying it for myself.
Yeah, well, he originally got it because I think he was going to flip it, but the one that we have downstairs only works when it wants to work. So we needed a color one for his business cards and stuff. So I just don't know what it's called or anything about it other than I know
it's not going to print as beautiful and vibrant as an inkjet.
It prints, let me think, what did he say, 26 color pages per minute or something.
But when you're talking about his business cards, it's not going to print on photo paper like.
Oh no, he doesn't use photo paper.
Yeah, it's still not going to print as vibrant as what an ink would print. So just know that when he does his cards, it's going to be more matte. It'll be more matte.
Trying to think of where mine are. I don't even know where I set my business cards, but
we just bought an all-in-one inkjet because Tom wanted to print pictures.
Yeah.
You're welcome anytime.
What's that?
I was just replying to a comment. Sorry to cut you off.
Yeah, I didn't even pull up. Hold on, I gotta pull up the chat. I forgot. I got sidetracked.
No big deal.
But yeah, I mean, his other one that he has downstairs, when it prints beautiful. But it only works when it wants to work. So
yeah.
Okay. All right. I think I got it.
Well, Casey said he is in something to where you just pay so much, and anytime the ink you need ink, then you automatically, it's just, I guess he pays it for it or part of some kind of ink club. I don't know. But
if you have a printer where the toner cartridges have the chip in it, you can do that. The chip will send a signal stating that you're running out of toner, and they'll automatically charge your card and send it to you. But it's generally, in my experience, that toner is more expensive.
Mm-hmm.
Or you can buy a laser printer and get toner for $14 at a time.
Right. That's
what I do. I worked with a brother about a year ago. Best decision I ever made.
Yeah. Well, I have a toner printer up here. I have a small brother toner printer that I use for the business. The great big one's still downstairs in the basement because I wasn't carrying that up here. And then I have the other one for pictures. But yeah, and you can buy the toner in the bottle, open up your cartridge and put the toner in the cartridge if you want to go even cheaper, right, Craig?
Yep. I've never done that, but I'm not saying you shouldn't.
Oh yeah, I go really cheap. You have to. But you know, I've been known to take printers apart before, so the one I have downstairs sat for so long that it's not working. I think I might have to replace the drum in it, but which is not a big deal. But I want to take it apart and clean it really good and before I do anything to it.
I'm not allowed to touch ink printers because every time I open one, it dries out too quickly. So Tommy's like, "You're not allowed to touch them." I'm like, "Okay." This one I'm okay with because I won't dry this one out.
I've got a real big HP full color laser that's probably a $2,500 machine, but I can't afford to put toner in it. It takes like 4 different toners. The toner's gonna cost me like $200 or $300.
That's what I was saying with mine. But I found a place to get the toner cartridges for, I was paying like $35 for 4 cartridges, and they were recycled ones. So that's when I stopped putting the toner into the cartridges and just started getting the cartridges. But that was the one for downstairs. But the one thing I didn't like about that is if you're out of blue ink, it won't even print black. You've got to have all that toner, not ink. You have to have all that toner on standby because if magenta runs out, it's not going to print black.
Yeah.
You know, so that's the only thing I didn't like about that.
Well, guys, I'm gonna step away for a while. I gotta go do some stuff later on, so I gotta get ready.
Sounds
See
good.
you later tonight.
In, man.
Okay, thanks, man.
Bye, Glenn.
Congrats again on 1K.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Yeah,
Appreciate it.
congratulations.
Congrats, honey.
Thanks, everybody. Bye.
Guys, I'm going to share his link. If you're not subscribed yet to Swamp Picker, go ahead and show him some love. He's a good dude. Also, guys, if you haven't subscribed yet to my channel, go ahead and just click the subscribe button on this video.
Yeah.
I just moved this week to doing videos 7 days a week. So now you'll get something every single day of the week from us. So we'd appreciate the support.
That was a good decision.
Yep.
I know
Finally
it's tough,
listened to
but-
us. You finally listened to us, Craig.
Well, do as I say, not as I do. I can do it a handful of days in a row. It's tough to do 7 days. It's a lot of work to do 7 days in a row.
Yeah, it really is. So that link I just shared was Swamp Picker's channel. So that's Glenn. You'll really learn a lot from him. He knows what he's doing.
And now these guys 1,000 subs, he can go live, and he's got some really cool things to do with
Yep.
them. I know Pat's the same way.
Pat went live back when he got that whole carload of books. I was salivating when he got all those books. And then he ended up sending me some of them. I didn't ask him to or anything. He just, I think Kelly would like these books, and he sent them to me. I'm a book person. I like books.
I'm a book person. I like to sell books.
Well, I do sell books.
I'm not a
But
book person that likes to read books.
no, I am a book person who likes to read books.
Well, I used to read books until you guys all YouTube come along.
Now you just watch YouTube?
Yeah. I told Derek to jump in, but he said he'll be going live in about 20 minutes.
Is that
So
NASCAR man?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So I told him then in about 20 minutes I'll go on over and show him some love too.
If that's the case, like we should probably all show him some love rather than compete against one another. Like I'm totally cool with when he jumps on. We could all just follow him over there if you want, guys.
That would be great because, like I said,
live stream some love.
he doesn't have many more until he gets to his 1,000.
Yep.
And he's the reason on Friday nights now I watch. I'm in the races.
Yeah.
I didn't know what in the world that was about. Oh, me and you competed, didn't we? One night, me and you competed against each other, Anthony.
Yep.
But yeah, I didn't know what he was talking about to start with, but now I'm hooked. Friday night, we got races.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
shoot him a message, let him know we're gonna jump on. We're gonna all jump over to his video once it goes live.
But yeah, it is about showing everybody support, and like I said, I just try to encourage, or that's what Derek told me when he first met me, or when Adam first come on my panel. I said, okay, I'm gonna interview you. I said, why are you here on mine? And I mean,
I like him a lot. He's a good guy. He was the first person that ever came on a live show with me. He basically taught me the ins and outs.
All right, guys, if we're gonna dissipate, I'm gonna go ahead and jump off because I just finished revising a whole bunch of. That's what I've been doing is revising. I want to get something done really quick before he goes live, and so I will see you all in the chat. Okay.
Alrighty.
Okay. I love you.
See you, Kelly.
Love you, Anthony. Love you, Darlene.
Thanks for being on.
Craig, explain because.
Teresa.
Craig, I love you, Craig.
See ya.
Bye, Des.
Teresa is asking if someone can tell her how to pre-announce going live. She sees notifications from other YouTubers. I'm not sure if this is the actual way. I'm sure one of these other guys could tell you better, but from my experience, I think it's just you schedule something and anybody who's subscribed with a bell gets that kind of notification. Am I right or am I wrong, guys?
That's correct. I have 2 videos up. One is to how to find your pre-schedule live, and then I have another one if they want to go check those out and see if maybe that'll help.
Yeah, that's actually really good.
Think what it's called. Give me a second. I kind of explain a little bit and walk a little bit through how to do that.
Yeah, Destiny helped me. I didn't want to wake Casey up early mornings, and I kept Destiny's, and I'd pull hers up in order to learn how to start mine. I've never, I always do live because I really don't know how to do it the other way. So I kind of shoot from the hip all the time.
Yeah, the video is going live on YouTube, how-to guide.
That's a great video. I learned how to do it by watching that video too, Destiny.
That's a members only video, right?
Yup. You got to be subbed to watch it, No, it should help. And if you have any other questions, hit me up because I can walk you through it too. It's not too hard, but the first couple of times it is confusing. So
I'll see if I can find it and I'll share it in the chat. You definitely would want to check it out though, Teresa. It's very helpful. Destiny explains it in a way that's like easy for anyone to do it because I didn't know what the heck I was doing when I watched it, and it helped.
That's because I'm not techie.
I'm not either.
Techie. So I simplified it, I guess.
Casey is techie. So he would say, he'd just lean over and just do it quicker. But, with you, I thought, okay, let me do this without having to call him, and I just did little by little. And now it doesn't take me any time just get it together. I have to. Anthony, I have people sometimes at 6 or 6:30. I'll have 4 things pop up. Destiny would be one of them. Sometimes she gets up real early. I've had Sandy, and she lives way off, and she's messaged me at 7 o'clock in the morning. All right, are you awake?
So I picked up something kind of cool today. Okay, and I had a gypsy belt that was passed down in my family, and then I passed it to my daughter at a certain age. She ruined it, but I found a necklace.
Ooh,
isn't that cool? And then the clasp though is really weird. It's a heart.
Wow.
I've never seen that before. So I picked that up today for 50 cents. I was all geeked up. We went to a couple yard sales.
Can I ask a personal favor to everybody who's in here or will be watching? I was just on Destiny's channel. She has 390 subs. Can we please get her to 400? So if 10 people go over there and sub, she'll be at 400. That would be really cool. We can do that.
It would. It would.
Thank you. That would be cool.
Yeah, I guess also. Why not?
Look, Landshark's not working. He's not used to me. He can't handle all this and clapping and stuff. Todd got me clapping. You guys, Todd is the reason I clap when something good happens. Yeah. So blame it on Todd, but
Kimmy got me doing that.
It's just subscribe. Do I just click on this red button that says subscribe?
That's the one.
I'm kidding. I'm already there. I've been there.
I figured you had.
I know you have.
Really, you guys, my husband's just glad that he's watching the ball game and I'm not in there all up in his ear. That's what he's glad.
And then I got these today too, which I thought were really cool.
Oh yeah. Hey, if you like those kind, I got some I could send you.
Oh, I love dangly earrings. I just don't wear them very often, and I haven't been able to wear a lot of my jewelry and stuff like that the last couple weeks because I've just been not feeling all up to par. So I sleep a lot. And
look, I wasn't either, and I decided I was sitting here. Look, Destiny. I had a metamorphosis jar.
Oh, yep.
That's my metamorphosis jar that I'll be sending. So that's my number 3 jar that I'll be mailing out.
Yeah, and I have mine, and I keep it right next to my desk.
That's what I made her. That's her mermaid tears, but that's really for her to use.
Yep.
Prayers or praise.
My own tears.
Yes. So it's to make you happy.
Yes.
But I call it my ministry is what I call it.
That's really cool.
That's all I know.
I smiled so big when I got that, and I was like, wait, what? Why? Who lives? I was so confused yet, and I still have a lot of moments where I'm confused and have a lot of gaps in my memory and stuff like that. And I was trying to figure out where I was getting a package, and here it was Darlene, and I'm like, I knew it as soon as I actually got the box, but I couldn't pinpoint where everybody who's been sending me gifts, where they're all from. So I was getting pretty confused. And then I saw the box.
Why am I getting a doll? Got it from the Dollar Tree. Why am I getting a mermaid doll and mermaid slippers? Because Derek told me you like mermaids.
I have a story about mermaids. I do love mermaids. And I love the water, but you're never going to catch me in water that I can't see the bottom.
Oh, yeah.
You wouldn't be able to get in most of the lakes around here in Alabama then.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I don't go in the water here, and we have tons of lakes. And once I get to my knees and I can't see my feet, I have to back up. I am definitely afraid of water, but I love water, and I love mermaids, and
My daughter did. We always would go to West Point Lake, and you know, a lot of bass fishermen. They have a lot of people come from all over. I don't know why to go to Lake West Point, but they do. But my kids really never liked getting in boats and stuff, and I love it. You know, I used to love it when we had our boat. But Chattahoochee River.
Yeah.
Chattahoochee River is right down below my house. If I were to get on a four-wheeler and go right down the end of through the woods, that's the Chattahoochee River.
We what city is Chattahoochee Valley State in? The little community college.
Oh, the community college. You're talking about Chattahoochee. It should be here, I think. Is it the one in Valley, Alabama?
I don't remember. My daughter played fast pitch softball, and we went down there and played them probably in 2015.
Was it right?
I don't remember.
See, we're like, if I go to Ingram Road and take a left, there's the interstate, and then there's the Alabama Georgia bridge. So you just walk over that bridge, and you're in Georgia.
Right.
So, you know, we're right here on the edge of it.
Way down yonder in the Chattahoochee.
It gets hotter than a one of them things.
Yep.
We laid rubber on them.
All right, guys, we need 5 more subs to get Destiny to 400. Thank you for the 5 people that jumped on and subbed to her.
All right.
Super cool if we can get there before we jump over to NASCAR, man.
Yeah, I'm watching my notifications. I don't see a notification yet.
All right, made me pull out my alternate accounts.
That would be so exciting.
$396.
I think I have myself muted.
The mute in case she cries.
No, my grapevines for you said that they were sorry they misspelled my name, and it's okay because it's been spelled many different ways. So,
I learned to spell it from Todd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But for the longest time, anytime you'd come in a room out here, DA, you know, him singing it out.
Hey, this was all Anthony. This was all Anthony. He sent me an invite, and I just jumped on in.
Yeah.
Block 30.
I think I'm going to start this as like a regular thing, guys, is every Saturday once I get back from yard selling, just do a live working hangout with anybody that wants to come hang out.
It's $1 a minute to hang out, though.
Yeah, and that can be made to at Landshark Picker.
Exactly. Yes, directly.
That was the first thing that Craig said whenever I sent him the link. He goes, I didn't get anything in my PayPal.
All right, $398, Destiny.
Oh, wow.
There we go. 2 more, guys.
I think I'm out of accounts that I have readily available.
Who's going to be the lucky 2 people to become number 399 and number 400 for the Shamrock Pixie?
Let me see.
Block 30 fan asked how yard sales were. They were not very good today, but I had plans with my wife's best friend today. So we went out with her husband, and their kids. So we didn't get to do very much. I went to one estate sale, which kind of sucked. But I went out to the flea market yesterday and picked up some cool stuff. I was just showing people a little bit ago. I picked up this 1980s Girl Scout sash, which I learned about from watching Garage Flips, because he had that 1950s Boy Scout one. But I'm sure it's not worth as much as he got, but I'm going to still probably throw it up at auction at some point. Another sub for Destiny. There we go. I just think it'd be super cool if she breaks 400 by the time Derek goes live.
Yeah, that would be cool. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, man. I'm already subscribed on my other one.
Oh, you know what? That's a great idea. I have my other YouTube channel. I don't know if I'm subbed to you on that yet.
That's what I just did.
Oh, nice.
I did earlier, yeah.
I wonder if I can switch to that one while I'm live on this one.
See, I was afraid to do that. That's why I pulled up the phone.
You know, I can do it on my phone. By the way, Glock 30 fan, you've been wrenched. Where's my phone? Here it is.
Lisa C says, I only have 2. I should create more.
Okay, you guys that don't know about jewelry drawers, I'm gonna tell you guys. Oh, did you get it yet? Sometimes you find cases with yucky feeling stuff. Yucky feeling.
Destiny, check this out. You're a $3.99. Boom. My other YouTube is now your 400 subscriber.
Whoa! Why?
Why, thank you.
You're welcome.
Wow.
I think at first you were like in the hundreds. Now I'm like number 100 something and number 400. That's kind of cool.
Wow.
I tried to be Glenn's 500th and 1000th, but it didn't work out.
Well, one day I'll get to 200, and then I won't be able to contain myself. I want the porch church to do more than me. I want the porch church to have more than me.
Well, I'm gonna keep throwing out that link every chance I get, Darlene.
I know, and you know, Joy has done it all day today. She would tell customers, "Come here, I want you to meet her." And I type in, hello, people. But it was pretty cool, hanging out with her today. I was off camera, but I was still there to talk to her. Francis thinks she's number 400.
You know what? You can have 400, friend. Mine said 400 too, but I give it to you. I'll be 401.
And Fran is Mama.
You know what, guys? Let's just go to 500. While we're at it, keep going.
They're gonna, my videos, I mean, I have some instructional videos, I have some help videos, but majority of my videos are just, us hanging out, talking, and now it's going to be more talk with my spleen surgery and stuff like that, and, just getting awareness out there. Yeah. I hear.
Hi, Mama.
Where is the echoing coming from? I'm not sure.
I'm not sure either.
I think John.
Trying to catch up with chat. My chat's over on this side.
I guess I'm going to shut down it so I can take my laptop and, like Pat said, go in the, get in my bed and watch and support NASCAR man.
Yeah, guys.
We actually today we were at the flea market and we have a guy that sells Hot Wheels and stuff. We actually gave him Derek's YouTube channel name so that he can follow him and check him out and stuff. So I'm hoping that helps to get him up.
Oh, Destiny, I have something special in mind to send him. Mama found something in her room, and I'm like, oh my goodness, I know what Derek's getting. But yes, I will unhook everything from in here and go to my room and rest. Anthony, thank you so much.
Not a problem. Thanks for coming on. I enjoy hanging out with you, Darlene.
I enjoyed it. It gave me a chance to sit here and actually get something done.
Cool. Yeah, me too. I got to clean all those disgusting action figures, so that's cool.
Ooh, do you find them sticky and gross? This stuff is.
They were like dirty. It looked like they were planted in a bed of flowers.
Oh no.
Yeah, I got them so cheap though, so it was worth it. But yeah, they were nasty.
That's what jewelry's like, and it'll smell metallic, and you can really find some grody stuff when you're doing jewelry.
Yeah.
But I don't know, Destiny. What you think, baby? You like this?
Ooh, that's pretty. That is really pretty.
I will clean that up and send that to you.
Oh, and I will definitely wear that. That is gorgeous.
I mean, that's just something that was in the stuff. All right, you guys, I'm gonna.
We don't have jewelry jars by us, and I wish we did, but they don't.
No, these are all cast off from Casey and April. So,
oh, okay.
Oh, okay. All right. Gonna rush into Derek. Thank you, guys.
Derek starts in like actually 1 minute now. I went ahead and I posted a link to his video. So if we just all want to go over there, guys, if anybody has anything they want to say, you can feel free to. I'm going to probably sign off here as soon as you do or don't.
Thank you, guys.
I want to thank everybody for getting me to 400. That was greatly appreciated. Thank you.
Yeah, congratulations. You deserve it.
Keep up the good work.
I'm trying.
Alrighty, guys. I'll see you all tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. with a pre-recorded video. As for myself and everybody else, take it easy.
Yeah, and happy Father's Day, everybody.